Hello, I'm Phil Parker. I'm the designer of the Lightning Process, and this video is to inform you about what the Lightning Process is, what it can do for you, and to answer some basic questions. So what is the Lightning Process? Well, firstly, it's a training program. It trains you in some very, very special and important skills that are pretty much unavailable elsewhere. What does it train you in? Well, it particularly looks at helping people who have become stuck in their lives, and particularly stuck in health. If we cut ourselves, we would expect the cut to heal relatively rapidly. That's what the body does. For people who come to the Lightning Process, something's happened that seems to have halted their natural healing cycle. They don't recover. They get stuck somewhere. They reach a plateau. What the Lightning Process looks at is why has that got stuck? What's getting in the way of the natural ability of the body to make recovery? Particularly the Lightning Process focuses on teaching you some tools. And the tools very specifically are looking at how do we improve the way your physiology works. There are many ways you can approach physiology. One of the ways we particularly look at is the interaction between the way our brain tells our body what to do. The brain is like a controlling system of the body. If you can get the brain controlling the body in a more useful and healthy way, you can get very profound and rapid physiological changes. So then the question is, well, how do you get the brain to tell the body to do something different? Well, the easiest way to get into improving brain function is to deal with one of the things the brain does a lot, which is thinking. And of course, thinking is one of the things all of us have a potential to make change to. If we can change the way the brain functions by changing the way it's thinking, it will then in turn, through the nervous system which interconnects the brain, which is obviously up here, into the rest of the body, with the central and peripheral nervous system, you can have an effect on all body tissues. So that the Lightning Process is going to teach you a set of skills that allow you to really get into that connection between the way you think, the way you use your body, the way you use your brain, and the way that influences your physiology. It takes a little bit of practice, but it's a very simple set of steps, which when you've practiced to the degree that you need to, we've found people have made phenomenal changes in all sorts of areas of their health. So who might benefit? Well, clearly people who've got stuck physically in a healing cycle.
In this section, I used to talk about the research that's currently ongoing in various universities across the country into the Lightning Process. The data they've collected and analysed using normal research methods has shown that the Lightning Process makes great change for people. However, due to recent changes in the way websites are regulated and censored, I'm not allowed to tell you about any of this research because it wasn't collected using something called a random controlled trial. This unfortunately means there's less choice and less information for you to find out about the Lightning Process and other approaches that might be useful for you. Unfortunately, you have to turn once again to anecdotal information from what people's stories are, or you can look at the Lightning Process book, which currently is not censored. I wish you the best in finding out this information that's so important for you.
And there's also, of course, people who find themselves under stress. They're in a position where there's a lot of pressure on them, and quite often when we talk to business leaders, people say that they haven't slept properly for years, or their digestion's not working properly, or they can't relax and unwind. Again, these are things that are connections between the mind and the body, which the Lightning Process can help you to get a handle on and help you to make changes. So consider the Lightning Process as a training that gives you some tools that allows you to start to have a say in how the world affects your body and how you can influence your body positively to have great lives full of health and start to achieve the things that you want to in your life.